Hi guys, welcome to US Immigration Hub channel. If you are new to this channel, my name is Liman and I make videos for a family-based immigration to simplify the complicated immigration process. If you watch my videos very carefully, you will make your immigration journey less stressful. My channel has all the videos you need to complete your immigration process for immigrant and non-immigrant visas. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, share, and hit notification bell and give us a big like so YouTube can share the video with more people and we help other people. First of all, I am not an attorney. I'm here to help you based on my personal immigration journey and also based on the information I have from US CEAC and NVC websites. And also based on my experience with my subscribers. I really have a good feedback from them. So if you're ready, let's get started. In today's video, we're gonna talk about how to check the visa status through consular electronic application center or through your NVC account. As you can see right here in the first one, it's been changed a little bit on how to check because from now on you will need a passport number and the first 5 letters of your last name. Before before January 2022, we used just to select visa application type, location, and then immigrant visa case number, and then you enter the characters below, and then you check your status. But for now, they changed it. So we're gonna go through this in this video. So to check your visa status, your case must be at NVC and received a welcome letter. This is a welcome letter for immigrant visa, called Notice of Immigrant Visa Case Creation. Will have NVC case number and invoice ID number. So there is 2 methods to check the visa status. One is through your NVC account. You will need the case number and invoice number. That's what we have from your welcome letter. And the other method is a visa status check through consular electronic application portal, and you will need a case number only. So let's go through the first method, which is visa status check through your NVC account. You will need your NVC case number and invoice ID number. That's what you get in your welcome letter. So you will enter your case number, you will enter your invoice ID number, and then you're gonna choose the one that apply for you: petitioner, applicant, or third party agent or attorney. And then you're gonna enter the characters below, and then you hit continue, and it's gonna show you your status. In this example, the first time when you receive a welcome letter, if you check your status, it's gonna show at NVC, as you can see right here in a red rectangle. So your case at NVC. This is through your NVC account. Now let's talk about the second method, which is visa status check through the visa status check consular electronic application center portal. So it's the same thing. You will here instead you will need your visa application type, immigrant or non-immigrant. Since this video is for immigrant, it's immigrant visa. Then you select a location where you will have your interview, and then immigrant visa case number. And then, as you can see, this is the new stuff. It's been added. If you file this, if they tell you right here, for applicants who completed their form prior to January 1st, 2022, please put NA into the password and surname field. They updated on how to check the visa status. So if you want to check it, you will need the visa type, location, immigrant visa number, and then a passport number, and first 5 letters of your last name. And then you're gonna enter the code as shown, and then you hit submit. So how you get your case number is from your NVC account. I'm sorry, from your welcome letter. You will have it right here, NVC case number. So if you click on submit, it's gonna show at NVC. So your case is at NVC. What does it mean? NVC, your case at NVC, they're gonna tell you what to do. If you don't know what to do, they're gonna tell you what to do. Please follow the instruction you received from NVC. That lists the 6 steps you must take before NVC can schedule your visa interview appointment. This includes submitting to NVC various fees, form, and document. We're gonna go through this so we can understand it. So first, you must pay a fee, file DS-260, and upload petitioner and applicant document. So we're gonna start with paying fee. You must pay fees for affidavit of support and IV application. If you have 1 or 2 or 3, you must pay the fees. That's different fees. One for affidavit of support and one for IV application. If you have 2, you must pay 2. So once you file now DS-260, you must submit DS-260 and print the confirmation page. Once you submit DS-260, you will receive through your email that you gave to NVC the confirmation page. You must have it because you will need it for interview. Now you must submit petition and applicant document from both sides, applicant and document. Once you submitted them, the NVC will review them, and it's gonna take time for immigrant visa. For some countries, it takes only 3 months to review them, and then when they accept them, you become a documentarily qualified. Once you do that, once they accepted all required documents, they will send you an email telling you that your immigrant visa case becoming documentarily qualified. So once now you become documentarily qualified, NVC will work with your consulate in your country or embassy in your country to schedule an interview for you. Now, if you check the status at this point, that's the visa status check. If you check it from this point right here, you're gonna select the visa application type, you're gonna select the location, you're gonna enter the immigrant visa case number, you're gonna enter the passport number and first 5 letters of your last name, and then you're gonna enter the character below. If you hit submit, it's gonna show you the status. In this case, it's in transit. Why is in transit? Because NVC it's already scheduled interview for you, and they tell you right here, your case in transit to the consular section. Your interview date was provided to you by the National Visa Center. So they already scheduled now interview for you. That's why it's in transit, but it's not ready yet. So the same thing. If you go through your NVC account, if you log into your account, you enter the case number, you enter the invoice ID number, and you choose the one that apply for you, and then you enter the character shown above, and then if you continue, it's gonna give you your case is currently at. It's gonna be in transit right here. The consulate received your application and they studied your application and everything is fine. The status will show ready. So how to check it is the same way. You can enter the visa application, select the location, and then immigrant visa case number, and then you're gonna enter the passport number and the first 5 letters of your last name, and then the character. You're gonna enter the character shown, and then hit submit, and it's gonna tell you is ready. What does it mean? Your case is ready. The consulate studied your case and everything looks fine. So you're gonna have an interview. You're gonna do that as well from your account. NVC account. If you enter your case number, invoice ID number, and you're gonna choose the one that apply for you. Enter the character. If you hit continue, it's gonna tell you your status. Your case is currently at. It's ready. So this is interview. Once they schedule interview for you, they're gonna send you a letter telling you that immigrant visa interview appointment is scheduled for you, and then it's time to get all the required documents. One thing I want to mention right here, and it is very, very, very important: do not update document even if it's expired. What happened here is most people because it takes too long to get documentary qualified, and also it takes too long to get interview. I know at that point the documentation like a police certificate and some of documents will be expired. Do not update them. You gotta take the same document you submitted to NVC. So once now you have interview, you take the interview letter, confirmation page, DS260 confirmation page, and the required document you submit to NVC, and then you go to interview. Once now you have interview with the consular officer, it will ask you some questions, basic questions about your spouse or relative. They are very basic questions. If the consular officer say everything is fine, it will authorize to issue a visa, and then your visa packet will be delivered to the address you gave them within 7 to 10 working days. However, if the officer see something is missing from your application, if the officer needs some more documents for from your visa, from your application, it will ask you to do so, and he's gonna issue 221G. What does mean 221G? That means the visa refusal under section 221G. It means the consular officer determines that the applicant was not eligible for a visa after completing and executing the visa application and any required interview. So when a consular officer refuses a case under 221G, she or he will convey the applicant whether the applicant is required to provide any further documentation or information, or whether the case required additional administrative processing. We're gonna go through this. If he answers, if he's refused and he needs some more information from you, he needs some more information or documentation, he's gonna check and he's gonna give you 221G paper. There is 4 of them. There is a blue, pink, and white, and other color, yellow color. So, and all of them, they have different meaning. So I'm not gonna go through this video because I already have a video on for this coded color 221G. If you wanna watch it, I don't wanna put the link on the video. So this is an example. That's my personal experience. This is from my spouse. They issued 221G during her interview because the medical exam was not ready at that point, and they checked for her medical exam was not ready. That's my experience with this 221G. Now, it's once they receive now the documentation they asked you for, that means the 221G, they asked you for a certain documentation. When they receive it, they will study your case again, and everything is fine, they will issue your visa. Visa is issued with no problem, and then your visa packet will be delivered to the courier services within the 7 to 10 working days from the visa issuance date. So if something goes wrong again, the visa will be refused again. That's a big problem, right? If you submitted all the required document that consular officer asked you for when he issued 221G and then refused again, it's gonna be a problem. Now he's gonna go through, and he did not ask you, he's refused, but they did not ask you to provide any other documentation. Just at this point right here, he's gonna go under administrative processing. What does it mean? The officer needs some more time to study your case and see what's going on to your case. It's gonna take a couple months, a couple of weeks to a couple months, and then he will or she will issue a visa or refuse it again. If you issue the visa, your visa packet will be delivered to your designated address within the 7 to 10 working days. If it's been refused, it's now at this point it's very complicated, because if they study your case and they see your case is not eligible to issue the visa, so it will be refused. So I don't think so. There is nothing you can do at this point. So if it's been refused, it's been refused. So this is the end of this video. I hope you like it. If you do, please subscribe, share, hit notification bell. Thank you, and see you in the next video.